Hey guys, forgot to turn sound back on this. Hey guys, I wanted to talk about the stuff. Hold on a minute, let me find the sound. There's the sound button. You guys were probably just yelling at me. It's right there, Brian. Anyways, so, I wanted to talk about, that's loud, basically, some features that I would like to see in Pokemon Sun and Moon. So, as you can see right now, I am playing Pokemon Emerald. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Emerald, and it's pretty fun. And I've got some suggestions for improvement in future games, and I know that Emerald is a bit of an older one. For any of my suggestions, I haven't played... I had Pokemon Black and Pokemon Black 2, and I never got through a full playthrough of those. Is there really not an item over here? Anyways, I never got through a full playthrough of those games. Because, well... because of my brother, I'm not gonna go into further detail. Anyways, so, and I haven't ever owned, Pokemon, X and Y, or Pokemon, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. However, I am kind of thinking about going online and finding an emulator for those so that I can play them just like I'm playing an Emerald emulator. If I were to find an Emerald, it would probably be Pokemon Sapphire and Pokemon... I can't remember which one was the one that I liked. I think it was Pokemon Y, though. For which legendary I liked. Yveltal, I think his name is? The giant fly thingy. Kinda looks like a giant, awesome, dark dragon and is a little bit shaped like a Y, which might be why he's... Oh, I haven't encountered you before, Mr. Shuppet. I want you. Just for my collection. Please don't die. And please don't one-shot me. Anyways. So, I haven't played... Oh, yes, perfect, good. I haven't played any of the newer Pokemon games, or done a full playthrough of them at least. So, take my ideas here with a pinch of salt. I don't know if they've been done in the newer ones. Gotcha! So, the first idea is I want to see... Now, why the Gen 2 games were a lot of people's favorites, are you going to try to battle me? Because you probably are, and I don't think I can get around it, and all of my actually strong Pokemon are really low. Except for Sharpedo. I guess let's switch Sharpedo into the front. Anyways. So, my first one, the second gen games were a lot of people's favorites in the Heart Gold and Soul Silver playthrough that I did. Oh, you're not gonna fight me? Okay. I think I'm just going to... Yeah, I'm not gonna go right to Mount Pyre right now. That would be... that would be just asking to get wrecked. I'm guessing Mount Pyre is this one right here, and I'm gonna head over here to Lily Cove. Because that sounds like I'm not gonna get Giga wrecked, and I'm gonna be able to drop by a Pokemon Center and, you know, not die. Anyways. So. Go away, Tentacool. So. One of my favorite things about Pokemon Omega Ruby, or Omega Ruby. Why do I keep saying Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire? I haven't played those games. Ow. That hurt. One of my favorite things about Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver was getting to go to 2 regions, and my second favorite thing about them was Pokemon following you around. I just loved those 2 features of the game. Dang it, now he's wrapped and I'm never going to be able to run, but the rough skin will hurt him. Okay, gotta go to heal. Gotta heal. I have 3 super potions. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. So. Number 1 is the return of going to more than 1 region and going to and getting to travel around with your Pokemon following behind you. Those were a lot of people's favorite things about the 2nd gen games and the remakes. But only the 2nd gen games and the remakes did that. And those, you know, those 2 things are the reason why 2nd gen games seem to be every person's, like everyone you ask, 2nd gen was their favorite. And I wouldn't say that those features made 2nd gen my favorite games. I liked the 2nd gen games. I thought that they were really cool. I can't heal my Pokemon, can I? There's going to be nowhere in here that I can heal. Nope, just ghost types. A Shuppet. So, traveling around with your Pokemon and going to more than 1 region. Those are the first 2 things that I would like to see Pokemon Sun and Moon do. Now, the third thing, which I want to become a series staple, is the removal of HM moves. So, HM moves like Cut, Rock Smash, Strength, Surf, Waterfall. The only thing that they really do is force you to have a Pokemon in your party that is extremely weak and serves no purpose other than being relegated to an HM slave. Think Bidoof in the 4th gen. I mean, Bidoof seems like it was literally designed to be the purpose of, it is an HM slave. Skill swap, huh? Interesting. Wonder what that one does. And I feel like these things should just, you know, be natural things that Pokemon know, and maybe you can't, or not that they know, but like, things kind of like their abilities, where they just do them. So, like, Surf becomes a secondary ability on any water type. Whirlpool becomes a secondary ability on certain water types that need to be able to go through whirlpools. Waterfall becomes a secondary ability on certain water types. Again, Rock Smash is on every fighting and... what is that? Rock Smash on every fighting and... Rock Smash on every fighting and... on every fighting type. Pretty much every type that you would expect to be able to. I'm gonna save here just so that I can soft reset in the event that something goes horribly, horribly wrong. which, judging by this mist and the fact that I haven't been able to save in a while, yeah, something's gonna go horribly, horribly wrong. All of my Pokemon are weak right now. Okay, what I need to do is I need to have Skarmory fly me away back to Fortree and just do Fortree City stuff. Okay, I've already done all the Fortree City stuff, but I need to heal and I need to continue along and train my Pokemon up. So, then, I don't even remember what I was talking about. So, basically, did I skip past these guys? I think I skipped past Ninja Kid over here. Yes, I did. So, oh right. Removal of HM moves. HM moves literally just create HM slaves. That is their purpose, is to create HM slaves. And to have your... I wonder, can I set this thing up? Like in terms of speed? I think it might be frame skip, but I'm not gonna experiment with that right now. I have no idea what I'm doing with any of those options over there. So then, the second thing, so HM moves only serve the purpose of creating HM slaves, which overall I think is not good for the game. Then, thing 3. So, let's see now. So I've covered multiple regions, Pokemon follow you, and no more HMs. Now, one thing kind of tying into the multiple regions thing that I think could be pretty cool is a completely non-linear Pokemon game. I know that that's not going to happen. Okay, I know that that's not going to happen with Sun and Moon, but I think that that would be pretty cool to do at some point. Is a Pokemon game that lacks all linearity. Okay. So, you can pick from any of the known regions to start in, and from there, you go through that region's linear story, and then you can pick a new region, and the region will scale itself to base itself depending on whichever region you started in. I'm not gonna pick up Iron Defense. I really want to go Feebas hunting, but okay, first off, I don't even have access to the entire region, and they could just all be up there. You know, I could have gotten Horror RNG and they're all just right over there. Okay. But you know what, I'm gonna look for Feebas for a little bit. So. Another thing that I want is a difficulty. Now, difficulty is something that I think that Pokemon Emerald does quite well, by which I mean that the Pokemon scale with your level pretty well, or not scale with your level, but the area that you find them in is scaled with the level that, if you're doing a balanced Pokemon training, your Pokemon should be at. I'm not going to bother with anything, that's not what I want. Get out of here, Tentacool. Though I really could use to train my guys up. Get out of here, Tentacool. So... now, what I mean by difficulty is, if you pick easy difficulty, the Pokemon are below your level. The Pokemon are always kept a couple of levels below where yours would be, or maybe easy difficulty is the linear leveling that's seen in all Pokemon games up to this point, where the level that your Pokemon is has no factor at all on what level the Pokemon you find are. Magikarp, you're not even worth the experience. Whereas on the medium difficulty, maybe the Pokemon are kept to scale with your Pokemon's level. I don't know, having them scale with your Pokemon's level would make repels literally useless. Because repels are only weaker Pokemon stay away from you. But like, having Pokemon that medium difficulty is like, you know, your Pokemon, or like difficulty could also, a higher difficulty means it's more difficult to train up certain skills of your Pokemon. And higher difficulties mean that it's more difficult to, or higher difficulties mean that your Pokemon are, in general, more difficult to train, more difficult to level, but leveling them counts for more. So, for example, if you play through the game on hard difficulty, your Pokemon will come out of that, like you'll get higher EVs, or IVs, or whatever they're called, from the different Pokemon that you play with on hard difficulty, and the Pokemon's overall, but the Pokemon that you fight will be a lot stronger. So, for example, Pokemon could have moves that they wouldn't, wild Pokemon could have moves that they wouldn't ordinarily have. Or just all sorts of things. You know, having a difficulty system in there would make Pokemon so that it's still accessible for younger players, but I would guess that a fair amount of the player base is based on Pokemon, is based in older players, veteran players, who have been doing this for 20 years. You know, Pokemon Sun and Moon will be the Pokemon 20-year anniversary games. Even if they're not marketed as them, this is Pokemon's 20th year anniversary. Feel old yet? So, Pokemon Sun and Moon will be pretty close to being the, will probably be able to be marketed as the official 20-year anniversary games. The final thing that I want to see in Pokemon Sun and Moon is legendaries that you don't have to catch through a specific event. One thing that I hate about other games is that you have two ways of catching Pokemon. Legendary Pokemon that wouldn't otherwise be found in the game. Like, Jirachi and Deoxys are good examples in this game because they're event Pokemon. You need certain events to, you need to pre-order the game in order to get them legitimately without using some sort of a hack to spawn them into your party. If you use a hack to spawn them into your party, then they're not competitively viable. Not that I play multiplayer anyway, but you can't play them in multiplayer if you spawned them in. So you have to spawn in the item. So if you want to play them but you missed the event, you have to spawn in the item to your inventory to get them. And that's the fifth and final thing that I want in Pokemon Sun and Moon, is that you don't have to, for every legendary in the game, every legendary is normally accessible. However, there are some that are accessible through the storyline, and there are some that you have to do a bit of exploration and puzzle solving to even have a chance at getting. And no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna just take you down then. Yeah, I get to see Leaf Blade because I haven't used Leaf Blade yet. So, how is that level 23 Magikarp faster than my level 29 starter? I mean, Grovyle is kind of known for being the fastest of the three starters, I think. Only 32 EXP for my guys. So, legendaries can all be accessed within the main game without having to go through some sort of hoops. Or with going through hoops, but without having to be there at certain specific times, or to pre-order the game. So, that is what I want to see in Pokemon Sun and Moon. The 5 things that I want to see the most in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Following your Pokemon around it, non-linear, not non-linear, but multiple regions following your Pokemon following you, not just stuck in one region, removal of HM moves, Pokemon, and yeah, all legendaries are accessible, and a less linear story. Even if it doesn't let you go to all regions, what I want is a less linear story. Now, I'm probably gonna upload this now, like right after I finish recording. So, I should also explain why I haven't had videos up, and that's been really more because I'm lazy than anything else. I've been forgetting to post. If I go into my computer and videos, OBS and OBS 1 is just what OBS names them when you make them. These are both Earth gameplay videos that I recorded on Monday. it is now Wednesday. I haven't posted anything yesterday or the day before. Really more because I'm lazy than anything else. So, sorry about the lack of videos. I might do an Emerald playthrough if you guys seem to want it. Or like, the Feebas Saga, where I post a video every day of just like 30 minutes doing this and talking to you guys and trying to find Feebas. And Feebas is just an amazing Pokemon. Okay, Feebas himself is kind of like the Magikarp of Pokemon. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and I'm not sure if he's just as difficult to find in ORAS because I haven't played them. But, so basically, this is Route 119, and Feebas spawns on 6 tiles in the entire route. And let me just show you guys Feebas. Now, when you find Feebas, that's Feebas, Feebas evolves into Milotic. And in order to find Feebas, you have to find one of the 6 squares that Feebas spawns on. But Milotic is the best water type in the game, so Feebas is pretty weak, but Milotic is the best water type in the game. And when you find Feebas, you not only have to find Feebas, but you have to find a specific Feebas. I forget which personality type it needs to be. Or like, here, if I go back onto here, I can show you. Like, my Grover has naive nature. And my Sharpedo has brave nature. And Gardevoir has lonely, bold, docile, and quiet. I'm not sure what nature it needs to be, but basically, you need to max out its beauty stat, and then level it up to evolve it. So, not only is it pretty much the ultimate... I can't remember, were Pokemon contests introduced in 3rd gen? I think so. Not only is it the ultimate Pokemon contest Pokemon, but it is also the ultimate Pokemon for... I wonder, what level do you get Rayquaza at? You probably should be killing all these guys just to get some levels. That's gonna run. What level do you find Rayquaza at in Emerald? Okay. I'm hoping that it's not, like, too far above 30, because most of my Pokemon are level 30. Anyways. Alright. This isn't even the part where I find Rayquaza. I don't find Rayquaza until the Sky Tower. Anyways. I'm going on a tangent at the end of this video, as I do with all videos. So... Ooh, this one actually has Tackle and uses it on me. Anyways, I'm rambling and I don't remember what I was talking about. So, like, subscribe, comment, share, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!